Hello, welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Joining us tonight is Precious. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I was born and raised here in Boston.
Nice.
I'm 30 years old, dirty 30. Recently relocating actually to New York to pursue my dreams.
Oh, really? Oh, you're one of those people.
I am.
You joined the enemy, yeah.
No, don't say it like that.
Are you Yankees fan?
No, I'm not.
You're not a Giant
I'm
fan, right?
not.
Okay, fine.
No.
So what makes you want to move to New York? What's wrong with Boston?
Nothing's wrong with Boston, but New York is the land of opportunity.
That's true, though.
Say.
I hear you.
I have to admit it. Since I've been out there, I've been getting a lot of gigs, a lot of auditions. Just booked one that I'm very excited about.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm getting my foot in the door, and hopefully you guys will see my face.
Nice.
All over
Well,
TV.
they're already seeing your face
Right.
on TV. If you're watching this right now. So do you go to college around here?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So, but you grew up around here, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in Dorchester, actually.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. So, what would you like to work on today?
I would like to work on my anger issues. Sometimes I tend to be a very angry person, and I can hold grudges.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
So, tell me a little bit about what you mean by angry and what do you mean by holding grudges?
I just feel like after giving someone a certain amount of chances, there's only so much somebody can take. And you reach your breaking point and you just get extremely upset with people. It actually happened to me recently with one of my close friends.
Okay.
I won't say her name, but
you know who she is.
I'm just kind of fed up with her, and you know, I didn't answer one of her messages. I'm sure she doesn't care because she didn't text me back, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm kind of holding a grudge because we were supposed to do something, and it fell through. Didn't fall through. So yeah.
So how does this affect your life?
It doesn't really affect my life. I mean, I'm gonna do me regardless. I'm going to keep on moving, but I love my friends dearly. So, I mean, not talking to certain people kind of hurts me a little bit, and it probably hurts them that I'm ignoring them, because I am ignoring them. But, like I said, I love my friends dearly, and, everyday communication is something that's key that I have between me and my friends. Like, I want to talk to them every day, because I don't get to see them. But
how
when
do you usually communicate with them?
Text message, phone call, FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell me another story. When was the last time this was such a big problem that you feel that it is hurting yourself or you perceive your relationships?
Again, a family member of mine, we're actually not on speaking terms. She's someone that I hold dear to me as well. We had a little falling out, and basically we both decided to kind of go our separate ways, so to speak, which is kind of hard because yeah, because we're family, that's family.
How close was it?
Oh, we were really, 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 really close. But when I actually had moved into her house, and then
That's
what they say when you move in with somebody, you get to see how they really are. How they, So she saw how I was, I saw how she was, and we just didn't mesh well together at all. So it was
all
it's kind of disappointing.
Idealization of each other.
Right. Yeah, and it's disappointing, and I know I can come off kind of hard. I'm a very sweet person, but I have like a hard, I have to protect myself. But she's probably thinking I don't care or anything like that, but I care.
Okay, and how do you feel? We can't really work on her because she's not here. And anything that you say about her is also a reflection of how you feel inside, right?
Right.
So how does it make you feel?
It makes me angry that I let it get to that point. It makes
Could you tell that story? Would you tell the story? Like what is it that?
It's just pretty much. She's someone that kind of took me in. She took me in, under her wing, supported my dreams.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of close in age. She's 3 years older than I am.
Okay.
Yeah, so she took me under her wing, she supported me while I was, living with her, trying to pursue my dreams. And, it was just to a point where it's just like we couldn't live under the same space anymore.
Okay.
And I just had to leave and go back home. And there was just so many issues, and we tried talking them out. I tried to tell her how I felt, like the things that she says to me, how it makes me feel. And then, she tried to tell me the things that I say, how it makes her feel. And there was supposed to be some change. But, I mean, people are going to remain who they are. They try to change, but eventually I feel like people are always going to go back to the person that they really are. That's just my opinion. So there's just too many differences. We can't agree on anything. She sees it one way, I see it the other way, and I'm just at a point where I just couldn't take it anymore, and I just, started ignoring her, her phone calls, kind of like, I'll talk to you when I'm ready to talk to you. And then it just got to the point where it's like, we're just not going to speak at all. Okay. I mean, eventually I would like to speak to her again, because again, she's my family. She's like my second mom. So
how long ago was this?
It was recent. So when we decided to go our separate ways, that was probably like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it sounded like it was from a few years
No, it was just spread out. So
okay.
Yeah.
But
for like a year.
Both of you may need some time too.
Yeah, I think we just need some
heal.
time to heal, and then eventually just come back together and just try to talk about it again and be more understanding.
Right.
Of,
Plus, meeting at Starbucks is a lot different from, well, eventually the Starbucks meeting have to end, right? But if you're roommates, you kind of have to keep staring at each other.
We tried.
Yeah. And is this the only time where so is this what you mean by anger issue?
Yeah, because I can be, when I say my anger issues, like I'm not, physical or anything like that, but I can be verbally abusive.
Okay.
And that needs to change, because no one needs to be, talked to like that. I wouldn't want anyone to talk to me like that, so that's something that I want to work on, that I need to work in. Like I can be very
it's kind of embarrassing.
verbally abusive. Like I'll
have
say,
a demonstration. Just pretend you're angry at the person who's watching this right now.
Like I'll say things and I don't even mean them, but it's just like
Do you feel that you may have lose control?
I do. I lose control.
Okay.
I do, and I'm glad that I'm not. It doesn't get physical, but I tend to be verbally abusive. And that's
how often does that happen? So maybe is that more like an issue that you can flip to this verbally abusive?
Yes.
Okay. And how often does that happen? Maybe is it more painful that you were verbally abusive, or was it more painful that you have lost control of your temper? I guess
it's equally painful for me. And it's gotten better throughout the years, but it's still there. Okay. And I don't want to be like that.
When was the last time that happens?
The last time, again, with another friend I no longer speak to. It's like I don't have any more friends. Like, I don't know if it's me or if it's them, but somebody needs to get it together. Yeah. So I had another friend, and I said some things to her that I probably shouldn't have said. It took me some time to think about it after it all happened, and yeah, I think that I was in the wrong. So, but I flipped out on her and kind of stooped to a level that I shouldn't have. But also, again, I feel like if I'm your friend, I shouldn't have to sugarcoat anything for you. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest. And
at least you got the New Yorker
attitude. No, don't say that. I'm not turning into a New Yorker. But, no, I want to be a better person.
Okay.
Like, I want to...
How often does that happen to you?
That I lash out, like...
Or
verbal abuse, or...
You feel like you have lost control of your verbal ability.
Like I said, I've gotten, control over it throughout the years. So I'd probably say, I don't know, I try not to let too many things bother me nowadays. So it probably happens maybe once a month, somebody who just, that one person, something they do or something that they say will just tick me off, and I'm just
do you do this with strangers or just friends?
No, just friends.
Okay. So I guess it happens when they don't, it sounded, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like when they don't meet your expectation.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
And it is, you feel that you're not getting your message across.
Right. I feel let down. I feel disappointed. And I also feel like when I express these feelings, it kind of just gets brushed under the rug. Okay. Because it's like, oh, we're friends. Like, you'll get over it. But it's like, you don't know how things affect me. Just how I don't know how things I say or things I do can affect my friends or family or anybody in that matter. So people react to things differently.
Okay. So if you can like rephrase anger, right? What would you use a different word?
Different word. I don't know. I want to say crazy. That's the only thing that's popping up in my head, but I don't know. Disappointment,
okay.
Disappointment.
And
that's where
it is an expression
from.
of your disappointment more than your anger, right?
Right.
And anger and the angry is more like a reaction to the disappointment.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Definitely.
And how would you see yourself different if everything works out perfectly today?
Like I said, I just want to be a different person. Like, I want my inside to match my outside. Like how people see me. They may not know me, but I feel like a lot of people think I'm this sweet little girl, and I am. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I am. But if you do one thing or you leave me disappointed, it's just a switch goes off, and I'm just
okay.
I just want to run as far away from that person as possible and just not deal with them.
Okay. But like, how would you see yourself different? So at the end of the day, we're looking for a change, right?
Right.
So we're just helping you to articulate how would this change look like to you, rather than just change.
I'd be happy. I'd be in control.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we can put it in a scenario.
Okay.
Let's go back to, let's say you're with somebody that you've been friends for a long time, and this conversation is going downhill, and if things were to work out perfectly, how would it be different from the last time you would have that conversation?
Well, we'd be speaking. I don't know. I mean, we'd be on speaking terms. We'd be... I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, like I have the answer in my head, but I can't get it out, or it's kind of one of those, like, I really don't know how it would be until I'm in that situation.
Okay, so it's more like a blank.
Being changed.
Okay. Well, as a therapist, I'm not supposed to tell you exactly how to feel or behave. It's better to use your internal resources to get the change you want. But sometimes we just don't have the skill to deal with a certain situations.
Right.
Would it be more acceptable if you were to just maybe walk out of this situation and then come back the next day and then continue the conversation?
Yes.
Or tell your friends, let's have a timeout right now.
Yes, definitely.
I guess what would be the word that we use for the timeout?
Just space from each other to.
Or maybe say things like, it looks like we're not connecting at this moment or at this point in time.
Right.
And I guess we are going in different directions with the way we think. Maybe we could continue this conversation same time tomorrow, and we could articulate ourselves a little bit better.
Right. And I'm usually the one that, don't go to bed angry. Right. So I like to resolve things right away, and maybe that has been my problem because I haven't really been able to collect my
anger
thoughts.
or nothing, right? It could just be like you don't have to like finish the conversation.
Right. You don't have to.
And is it okay to like not have a resolution? Rather than a bad one?
Yes.
Right.
I don't know. Yes.
We can we can talk about this tomorrow, okay?
Right.
That would be like would that be a good alternative to?
Yes.
Okay. We can continue this conversation next week, okay? Or change the venue. Sometimes if you're at the same space, sometimes your behavior is triggered.
Okay.
Like if you keep seeing the same, it's like first year psychology. If you keep looking at the same chair, and then every time you look at this chair, you were angry, and then the next time you're more than likely to feel that way when you look at the same environmental stimulus. So like if you're at this and this person is always angry in a room, like a change of environment, a more neutral environment could help, right?
Right.
This is why like a lot of international negotiation happens in like a third country or at a neutral place and things like that. Yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, I mean, nobody's thinking about that. But yeah, now that you put it that way.
Right. So we're trying to avoid the heat of the moment kind of reaction, right?
Yes.
So instead of boiling to the heat of the moment, you say, okay, why don't we talk about this tomorrow? Let's at the Starbucks. I mean, I'm not trying to like promote a brand or like but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I get it.
Or like at a corner coffee shop, or like at a diner, in New York, at the deli, at the pizza joint, or have a different kind of drink,
Right.
All right. So what we're about to do is hypnosis.
Okay.
So at no point you'll be unconscious. It will just feel like you're just about to fall asleep. If you do find yourself, you're seeing other images or feeling different images or having different sensation than what I'm telling you, that's fine. Just allow it to happen, and just relax and let yourself go.
All right.
And then we'll talk about it more.
Okay.
About how you feel afterwards. Okay.
Just don't let me fall off this chair.
That's okay. It hasn't happened so far. Okay. So I want you to just uncross your legs. If you just cross, okay. I want you to just hold out your hands like this. That's right. And very lightly, I want you to just press down on my hand, just as light as possible. Lighter and lighter and lighter. As soon as your palm touches your knee, I would like you to close your eyes and let your mind drift, okay? And I would like you to just look up at the center of my palm right here. And it counts backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach number 1, I would like you to close your eyes and let your mind drift. Whether or not you close your eyes before I reach number 1, or when you close your eyes when your palm touches your knee, I would just like you to imagine yourself on a calm, quiet beach. And on this calm, quiet beach, you can hear the sound of the seagull above your head. You can hear the sound of children playing in the background. You can even hear the sound of the ocean wave crashes against the shore. And you'll just feel so real to you. It could be a beach where you've been before, or somewhere you always wanted to go. 3, 2, 1. Just relax. Let go. Just good. Still imagine yourself on this calm, quiet beach. That's right. That's right. You can hear the sound of the seagull above your head. The sound of children playing in the background. And the sound of the ocean waves caresses against the shore. Just allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into your chair. That's right. As I count backwards from 5 to 1, with each number I count, you'll find yourself more and more immersed in this calm, quiet beach. You'll find yourself sinking 10 times deeper into hypnosis, and you find your body sinking further and further down into the comfort of the chair that you're in. 5. And you can see this very vivid picture of the beach behind your eyelids now. 4. Let yourself sink all the way down into the chair. 4, 3, 2, relax, let go, and sleep. That's right. Good. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, I will let you to open your eyes. You feel great. You feel like you're not hypnotized. But as soon as I say the word sleep, you'll find your eye to slowly roll to the top of your head. You'll find your eyelids feeling 10 times as heavy. And as soon as I say the word sleep, you're going to close your eyes and let your mind drift back into this very calm, quiet, beautiful beach and goes 10 times deeper into hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, feeling great. So when was the last time you were in New York?
Wow. That's awesome. It's in New York.
Sleep. Deeper and deeper. More and more relaxed. Good. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, feeling great. So when was the last time we were in New York?
Last week.
Last week? What were you doing there?
I had my second call back for...
Deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed, feeling so good, so calm, so comfortable. Each time you go back into hypnosis, you sink 10 times as deep, feeling 10 times as good, feeling 10 times as wonderful. This time, as soon as you open your eyes, you're going to have comforts like you are not hypnotized. But whenever I pass my hand in front of your eyes, whenever I wave my hand in front of your eyes, you'll find your eyelids becoming so heavy that you will close your eyes and go even deeper into hypnosis. Anytime only I and I wave my hand in front of your eyes. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. So what was this production that you were in New York?
It's a silent thriller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which
And
is the
it's,
silent part that is the most thrilling.
Yeah. Yeah. Production starts next month.
Is it black and white or?
I don't know yet, actually. So.
Deeper and deeper. Each time I wave my hand in front of your eyes, it goes 10 times deeper into hypnosis, feeling 10 times as good. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Good. Let go and sleep. Now, Precious, we have talked about how you have issues when it comes to controlling your emotions. And as a deeply hypnotized person, your unconscious mind is open to accept all the positive suggestions that I'm giving to you right now. The next time you find yourself in a situation where you're about to lose control of your temper or your emotions, you'll find yourself quickly calming down, quickly able to rationalize, and quickly able to articulate how you feel and think. You'll find yourself stopping any tendency of getting out of control, and you'll find yourself saying these words: I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm in control. You quickly take control of the situation by calming yourself down and letting the other person know that you want to continue this conversation at a later time when you are much more collected in your emotions and in your thinking and in your logic. Good. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When reaching number 10, you come back to this room. You feel like all the burden has been lifted from your back, and you feel like a changed person, much more in control of your mind and behavior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a deep breath in. 8, 9. And whenever you're ready, 10. Well, welcome back. This is Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Join us next week, CCTV Channel 9. All right, we are with Precious here after the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel great, actually.
That's great. So tell us, how do you feel about hypnosis?
I feel like a weight has definitely been lifted off my shoulder. I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like I want to go and figure out these little messy situations I have with these people now, and how I'm going to go about that, how I'm going to attack it without letting my anger get the best of me.
Okay. How do you feel as you were going into hypnosis?
It felt a little strange. Kind of felt
Did
like
you remember
my body was
your hand was
leaving
pushing
me.
down on my finger?
No,
Okay.
I did not know that.
Okay, go on. What was you talking about? What was it that you were talking about?
Oh, like I just felt like the angry side of me, the angry part of me was slowly leaving my body.
Okay.
And then more and more as I opened my eyes, and then I fell back in, opened my eyes, fell back in. I just felt, again, like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, like I know how to attack these situations now.
How did you feel as when you open your eyes and you go back under hypnosis? Could you describe that sensation to us?
It was intense, actually.
Okay.
Opening my eyes for a split second and then falling back and then opening my eyes again. It's like, whoa, what just happened?
Did you feel yourself going even further
I did.
into that sensation every
With
time?
every time I opened my eyes and closed them, I went further and further.
And what kind of thoughts do you have in your mind as you were hypnotized, or do you remember?
I remember. Again, I just felt like I wanted to be a better person. Now that you suggested how I should handle these situations, I want to go in and have a conversation
Okay.
with these people.
And how do you feel? How do you feel like right now?
Right
Do you
now,
feel
I
different?
good.
How do you feel different
I feel
from?
light.
Okay.
I feel light for sure. My knees are like doing this.
Okay.
My legs are doing this. But overall, I feel great.
Compared to you coming in earlier today.
It's heavy, definitely heavy.
Okay.
overwhelmed, a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Not being able to verbally express everything that's going on in my head.
Okay.
And now I feel a little bit more at ease.
Okay.
A little more comfortable. Yeah, I feel good.
And is this what you were expecting out of hypnosis?
It was. It definitely was. Because I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew how I felt, but I didn't know what to do with those feelings.
Okay. That's great. Would you recommend hypnosis to your friends?
Of course. A lot of people are afraid of it. They're like, oh, I'm not going to
Did you worry about hypnosis before you start the show?
No.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Great. So you recommend this to your friends?
I do. I recommend it.
That's great. So this is Precious, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can come back in a few weeks and
course.
tell us how you
I
feel.
would love to.